Hey, BassGeek here, and today I'm going to talk to you about a bait that's got more drawing power than a swim bait, but it's subtler than a chatterbait. If you ain't got this in your arsenal, you are not catching as many fish as you could be. That's right, geeks. This bait can be used so many different ways. It's truly incredible. I mean, I love to use it, throw it through balls of shad, and I hate I'm even telling you this. I love to use it, throwing it through balls of shad when they're out there deep and those bass are chasing them and I'm live scoping them. I love to take it down a bank. I love to throw it when they're chasing shad up shallow, even when they're busting, because you can fish it slow, you can fish it fast, you can fish it deep. You can fish it shallow, you can fish it in dirty water, you can fish it in clear water. This bait really is one of the most diverse baits that you can have in your arsenal. Before we get started about that awesome bait, I want to tell you and say thanks to Pulse Fish Lures. They're sponsoring the March BassGeek box. Yeah, we didn't do a February, so by the way, we're going to do 2 BassGeek boxes for March this month and give them away, of course, to you awesome geeks. So 2 giveaways for March. I would say for the price of 1, but technically we just forgot to do, the giveaway in February. So we're going to do it this month. And so Pulse Fish is going to sponsor this. Guys, let me show you the cool stuff that they sent you. So let me show you what's in the box. You'll get a couple of Pulse Fish Lures stickers. Of course, you'll get a BassGeek sticker to go with it. You're going to get 2 of the Pulse jigs. These are 1/4 ounce in albino, and let me tell you, you can fish them as shallow or deep as you want. Tell me this don't scream springtime. Look at this, the Pulse blade. Got that awesome orange blade on there for that dirtier water when the rains come during the spring. Got you 2 skirted Pulse jigs. These are an incredible backup to a chatterbait, guys. When the chatterbait bite stops, if you got an area, let me tell you, put one of these on and you'll catch yourself a few more bass. These are pretty awesome and make this bait even more versatile that we're going to talk about here in just a minute. Next, you've got the Pulse Underspin. Guys, this thing is awesome. It is a great little underspin. I like how it's got the wire that keeps the blade away from the belly, and I got you 2 different sizes, a 3/8 and a 1/4, so you can be versatile. You know I love the underspin, guys. It's so good, especially this time of year. Guys, I got you some swim bait heads from Pulse. Listen, these things are incredible. Big shout out to them. They got screw lock heads. That's one thing I do love. These are a 1/4 ounce head, so you can fish them in about any situation. I also got you some of their minnow trailers in 2 different colors. Check it out. You got a good old standard white and you got the albino blueback. Great color right here. Yeah, it's open because I got to show you how to rig them. So check this bad boy out, the Pulse jig. Listen, guys, what I love about this and something that I didn't know, and I've been using these for a while myself, is that these were actually designed so that you can crank them quickly and they stay upright. A lot of times you crank the other sort of bladed heads, we all know them as scrounger heads, and they'll start to just roll and they won't get the good pulse action out of it. So they really worked really hard on getting that head design so that it's going to come through the water and you can crank it literally as fast as you want or as slow as you want. So not a lot of them are going to be able to accomplish that. So guys, of course, we got it tied on. Here's it's really just this easy. I've already kind of put this together earlier, and sorry guys, you are going to get one sort of pre-used. Okay, so as always, what I do is I always hold it up here. I go ahead and put a finger back there. I punch a hole right in the dead center. We always want to go right through the middle. I always like to turn it up this way because I like to make sure that head and that bait is staying straight as I come through, okay? Then I'm gonna come right out the dead center. Now, I'm not gonna put any on here because we're just demonstrating, but This doesn't have any sort of keeper, so I would put maybe just a dab, 1 drop of super glue on here to hold it up onto the bait. And there you go, nice and straight. All right, guys, let's talk about rod, reel, and line setup for this. Guys, I'm going to use something like the Lew's Tournament MP. This is a 6/8 to 1. Love those big wide paddles on these things. That will allow me to fish it slow or fast or anywhere I want. Now, I'll go up to like a 7.0 or a 7.1, especially if I'm fishing shallower, but that's where I'm gonna stay. 6/8 to 7.1, that's where I like for this bait. I can fish it slow, I can fish it fast, and check this thing out. This is a beautiful TFO Resolve. This is their high end. This is a 7.3 medium heavy. Now it says it's only rated for 3/8 to 1 ounce, but that's a quarter, and I can tell you it throws it like a dream, as you will see. You know, 1/4 ounce, of course, the plastic is going to make it a little heavier, but trust me, a 1/4 ounce, it throws it with no problem, and I can cast it a mile. Love those cork handles, man. They are great. As always, you know I'm putting K9 on there. This is the Pro 100, and I'm putting 10-pound test. Guys, sometimes if I want to get this down really deep, I'll even throw it on a spinning reel, and I'll throw 8-pound 100% fluorocarbon. So the Pro 100 from K9 is what you want to get. All right, let me show you how I'd fish it. All right, guys, so one of my favorite things to do with this is also a great search bait. This water is about 15 foot clear, but we're getting a little overcast right now, okay? And a little bit of chop on the water. In my opinion, where this does have vibration, you don't want it super clear and dead slick. You want some sort of little bit stained water. You can put paddle tails on here, but I'll be honest with you, most of the time, because this thing has such great vibration, I don't put a paddle tail on it. Just the paddle tail doesn't do anything but kind of shake. Now, you might be able to get a little more vibration out of it with paddle tail, but I like the subtlety of that straight tail. One of the great things this time of year, now we're out here fishing, it's like the first day of March, is the very first deep, steep bank going in. And so I love just cast it out there. I'm gonna let it sink to the bottom, and then I'm just gonna give it a pull. And I'm gonna reel this thing nice and slow. Every once in a while I might even stop it. But now sometimes if I know they're up super shallow, like I said, we're 15-foot visibility right now. So for me, I'm not gonna reel it real fast up super shallow. But if I was in some dirtier water, absolutely right now would be the time. Parallel this bank and just start burning it. Guys, this right here is another time, this time of year, like I said, this is the first day of March, and I'm gonna tell you, you come right down the middle of a gut like this, you know, you gotta be careful. There's a lot of trees, a lot of stuff that can get you hung up, but you just bring this bad boy right down the middle, and sometimes it will get 8. Now, the one thing I can tell you, make 2-3 casts down these little guts like this, these little pockets this time of year. And like I said, the great thing about it is you can reel this thing super fast, stop it, let it drop, stop it, let it drop, and reel it in. Some of the lighter ones, you'll even be able to wake those things. All right, geeks, so what do you got to do to win the box? This is the first March box, and all you got to do is put hashtag Pulse Jig. Make it real nice and simple. So to be entered to win, hashtag Pulse Jig, and you'll be entered to win this awesome prize from Pulse Fish Lures. All right, videos come out every Sunday and Wednesday. We love the 100% Watch Squad, and as usual, questions, comments in the comment section below. Guys, make sure hashtag Pulse Jig to be entered to win. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell so you get the notifications. 100% Watch Squad. Love you guys. Helps the channel out more than you know. As always, you guys rock.